right, and I'm back again. All right, like I said, it's be uploaded in three parts. I have too much memory on my phone. But like I'm saying, you're really amazing. So just breathe with me. Inspiration. Ace of Wands. I am amazing. I am beautifully, wonderfully made and incredibly built. And whatever the universe or God or supreme higher wisdom puts on me, I can handle. All the answers and all the clues are inside of me and maybe outside, projected outside of my reality. You know, and I just want to make sure that when I make the right steps, I'm stepping in forward to my destiny under the orders of, or the actions of, or the contract of God, walk in the will of the Spirit, just different things like that. And it's not really religious, it's just really that it was a good technique. You know what I mean? Like it was just, it's different techniques. I studied a lot of different religions, and what I noticed is positive affirmation, telling yourself, I'm a rich bitch. I got it going on. Uh, I'm the best at what I do, and I'm gonna make $1,000 today. And really believe in yourself. Like how you resist yourself and everything that you want to go for is believing what the media says. It's a recession. So that goes into your subconscious. So you're like, oh my God, it's a recession. And now it's like, oh my God, it's not enough money out there. Nobody's going to spend money. And it's just so crazy. I just really chose to be radical and not believe that. I said some things out here, there's been point in time I skipped, jumped this and that, you know, it's like a pilgrimage, making money. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's really time to affirm. And I'm listening to Jungle. This is problems, and the last one was Just Fly, Don't Worry. The really great thing is you can affirm and then use the it's called the EFT, emotional freedom technique, to actually send yourself into alignment. Okay, so they tell you from church, really, if anybody's been growing up in church, that you got to pray for you walk outside and stuff like that, and that you need to really like basically put yourself in alignment. Like, what type of day do you want to have? Because there's been times I like predicted my day, like, oh, my day's gonna go like this, and it's gonna be this way, and it really actually kind of happened. But that's because I was too young and stupid, right, to realize that, yo, you got to work to get money. Before all that was going on, and I had people inundating me and bombarding me with their ideas, what they wanted me to believe, how they wanted to project on me. Hold on, guys. That man looked like the police. Anyhow, so anyway, you gotta really tell yourself every single day what you're trying to work on. You know what I mean? When you wake up in the morning, you really need to make a choice about the things that you need to do, and like how you want to create your life and how you want it to be. Okay? You can really do it. And there's a lot of subliminals online. There's a lot of things, binaural beats, that'll change your brainwave patterns, move situations out of your way, because reality itself is a mental construct. And that's what I've really been studying. Like, I really looked at The Secret when it came out, and I was like, well, what's law of attraction? And like, what's that based off of? And like, how is that true? Like, ever since people was talking about God, Jesus, anything that like was intangible, I always had to analyze it. And what I could say is the most effective is if you sit up there, oh, two of cups. If you sit up there and you kind of observe your life, you see that you was okay anyway. You see that everything that you needed kind of came through anyway. Even if you was confused about how it was gonna come, you weren't sure, you couldn't see and envision it. Everybody, has their own karma and makes choices, whether it's last lifetime or they made certain decisions this lifetime, when they're conscious of the certain things. That's really what happened. When you look at people's lives and their karma. And 48 laws of power is really great. They say stay away from the unlucky, stay away from the sick. I mean, I think that's kind of crazy, right? Being an empathic person. But that person understands, I think I think it's Robert Greene, I'm not sure. He understands that everybody has their own energetic field. And you walk into other people's energetic field, you pick up on their energy. You have to realize that. You have to realize a lot of the things that you feel, that you think, really aren't your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's just really like a bunch of ideas, a bunch of misinformation. Like, what's really the truth? And what's really reality about, how you're living and how you're existing, how you even have the ability to be here. It's pretty incredible if you think about or research these concepts. I mean, even our concepts might be prehistoric. So, anyhow, we're talking about prosperity. It's really all the same. It's just you have to realize there's a base in it. You have to feel good. You got to say good things about yourself. You have to maintain that. All the negative thoughts, you kind of got to jump at those. Like, figure out why you're having those negative thoughts, those negative experiences. I called psychics at one point in time for things that were very hard for me to figure out, spiritual things, when I couldn't go to people and talk to people about it. And it really kind of helped me out. It really, really did. Like, it's really sad that psychics gave me more accurate information, than a lot of the adults in my personal, like, in my early life. Like, I guess they just didn't know. And I forgive them for that. Because forgiving people helps me let go and helps me be liberated. So I know it does the same for you. I don't like to talk about what you're going to do and how it's going to, you have to go through that journey. I can almost guarantee you that. Like, you forgive people, let go. You can't forget what they did, though. Don't let them back. If they was stealing, don't let them back in your life. If they was treating you crazy, gaslighting you, and joining up with others against you, and ask you crazy questions, or trying to convince you of certain stuff. When darn well, yeah. But anyhow, look, it's some guy named Dr. Virtual 7 called No Money Worries. It's on YouTube. You can YouTube search it. It's called To Continuous Supply of Money. And I just play this like just to feel like I'm not worried about it. It has nothing to do with I need money, I want money. It's maintaining the energy. It's maintaining the motivation. Sometimes the candles, the baths, the subliminals, they'll put you on that frequency to find out, well, how do I make money? Sometimes it's your personal talent. Some of y'all are too scared to go out there and go do it. Some of y'all overthinking it. I overthink it as well, but I know I got me a motherfucking track done. I got something done to try to see if this is what I wanted and contemplated, and look at it and see if this is what I want in my life. Maybe this is what I wanted in my life. There's nothing wrong with having different experiences, but like, how you want to make money really should be based off of, in my opinion, your talent, your purpose. You can never go wrong with that. You'll never get tired of that. You'll never stop being blessed. It's going to start off slow, but as you focus on it, it's going to grow. And that's what I'm saying, focus. Whatever you focus on, it manifests it, it goes harder. And that's the thing that you look around you. That's the things you consume, the food, the things that you look at on the TV, that you listen to. You listen to broken hearted songs, you got broken heartedness in your life. It's all around me, and I really thank a lot of people for that. I'm not competing with them. I'm really thanking them for being a sacrifice. Now, hopefully, they can see what's going on with them and be liberated as well from the mind control and from the the predictive programming and different things. And I'm not trying to say it's anybody's fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say let's go hard, let's go against my. No, let's just tell them what we want. Like, you don't understand. A lot of y'all wasn't worthy of some of the information. That's why they had to control people. Because nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to cooperate. I'm not mad. And neither should you be. You know what I mean? Because now we have an opportunity to all move on. Right. And become what we wanted. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Let me tell you something. This is the time for the twin flames and soulmates to really get together and come out. This is beautiful. I see a lot of twin flames and soulmates coming out to start creating. And I'm gonna get the camera view of over top of the cards so y'all can look and see. But I'm seeing a lot of beautiful things going on right now in the public, in the collective, about people who want to be into their creative art, especially with their loved one. And that is what's going to get you the money. You guys got to make that choice. There's some psychics out there just like me that really want to make this a part of their life. It's not about competing. You have to start to focus on what you can offer and bring. It's just like you're all over the place. You can't even figure it out. It's so funny. This I'm just taking them and looking and showing. Hope my camera space doesn't run out. Yeah, a lot of people moving out of their homes and getting money. Look at that, guys. Everybody's out there waiting on this money that people stolen from you. This is crazy. I know this to be true. Wheel of Fortune. Everybody's starting to understand now. Everybody's catching up to what reality really is. I probably don't have to say anything about it. I feel like everybody within my network's catching up. Yeah, then that still means prosperity. It just means slow, coming in slow because people are still now learning how to navigate wealth, how to save money. You know what I mean? You guys need to learn how to budget more. People living outside of their means. Yeah. Thinking negative about money, worry, fear, and scarcity. Telling you, leads you into poverty. It's a lot of people in poverty, but it's about their thoughts. It's about their thoughts. I always wanted to do an experiment to see if we changed our mind, we could change our lives. See what faith was, and the secret came out. It's really deep. I'm seeing a lot of people being scared to step into their talent, but what you need to understand is I predict that the next 10 to 20 years will be the wave of people trying to inspire one another. It's not going to be any more dishonesty because people are going to realize that's how they lead themselves into confusion. And that's how they make their reality manifest against them. So I want you guys to understand there's no way out but up, unless you're going to stay in hell because that's a mental construct again. Your consciousness lives on forever. Sometimes you're in a body, in this physical environment, but you could be in another type of environment. Um, but like I said, enjoy your life. It's a lot of really great things happening. It's like y'all got to make that decision. Y'all got to make that move. Me too. I've done it though, and I think that's why a lot of people have been jealous of me for so long. Yeah. Oh my God, look at this shit. This is definitely a fucking jealousy card. If it's not a cheating card, and yeah, this is also like people been trying to put me down and put their burdens on me, just mad because I'm happy. It's the same shit with you guys. This is why I keep saying it. Like it's not my reading. I'm just saying it in a way that I can't believe it. Like this is the reason the channel messages exist is because we come like a light, like a moth to a flame. We come like a moth to a flame. A lot of us are attracted to the same things. Telling you. Telling you, there's going to be a different future out there. It's going to be something different where we're going to start to be spiritual because that's all we got left. That's why everything's torn up because people weren't being very responsible, sustaining the environment. I'm looking over here because my kids, you know what I mean? But people weren't really being responsible and trying to sustain the environment the way they were supposed to. People didn't do what they were supposed to. We need people to step up. We need people to step into office. They're going to release those seats to people that they can trust. God is in control. Just stop. Everybody is going back to the way it used to be. It's going to be great emotionally. Just make that choice emotionally. And as y'all step into alignment in the heart and in the mind, balance, right? Y'all going to have faith. It's going to work out. Yes. You don't understand. Have faith. It's going to work out. It's that's the work card for everybody to do tarot. I've been doing this 14 years, 24 years now. Since I was 13, I was doing tarot because nothing made sense to me. This stuff saved me. It saved me from being confused. Like I can't say my parents are really against it in that sense at the time, but I guess now they, I don't know, people trying to hide shit, but I'm not even looking at this shit. I don't even care. Yes, I'm telling you, a lot of people, their relationships been played with, a lot of that type of shit too. But just don't even worry about that because, like I said, if you guys can't even pray and have faith and do the binaurals, it's subliminals that just remove black magic online. Like you fucking around do one of my baths. I remember motherfucking 12,000 dropped into my account. Think I'm playing. I'm telling you, you can just do remove black magic subliminals because I don't got time. I don't feel like fighting black magic for people because then the demons come attack your ass or whatever they're thinking and they because people want to hold on to shit. They want to be that same personality as 1992, and it's time to become something different. Like real shit. This is high knowledge, nigga. You can say I'm crazy if you want to, but you missing out. You know what I mean? This is high knowledge. I don't know why that nigga knocked on my door like a cop. But we here, we back. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you get knocked off, you come back in, and I'm going to keep doing videos and trying to help people. Because I'll be talking to my friends and be helping them. I'll be like, damn, if I'm helping my mom and dad and I'm helping my friends, why the fuck can I? Like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever. Just at whatever point in my life, you know? I don't talk to a lot of people now. I'm really thinking about things. I'm boiling myself down to certain decisions about things with people. And how my life went, why it went the way it did. And taking time to myself and just trying to rediscover family, truly. Everybody that got my number, you can reach out, but I guess they don't. Because, like, I'm talking about what they did. I'm like, yo, why you stand me up? You know what I'm saying? Why you rent a whole bungalow and ain't come? You know what I'm saying? What was that? Is it because you said something that I didn't agree with? That if I agree with, that means that, you know, this is bad for me or my relationship is this or that. Like, when I say something, that's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people think that they can come against what I'm saying, what I'm creating, my reality. I don't feel like teaching nobody else. Everybody else should be paying attention to The Secret and Neil Donald Walsh, Conversations with God, and Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. Y'all should have been reading them books. I put it out there. I show everybody. I was like, yo, look at this book. I'm telling you, my husband is the only motherfucker that fucked with me on that. And that's why I love him and I'm in love with him because he don't judge me. He come fuck with me. Even though bitches try to put black magic on us, yes they did. And if they try to do it to you, you want to pay $200, I'll go take the shit off. But I don't feel like it. I feel like if you can't make money with what you do with your purpose or you know what you try to make in your life, that's your problem. You know what I mean? Like I like to sell my little baths or whatever, but that's just for relaxation and beauty. There's a lot of people going to be running into problems eventually in life, and people are going to have to learn how to help, stop being selfish. We're missing counselors, we're missing nurses out here. We need more people in the justice system, not just police officers, lawyers, and judges that's going to do the right thing and not succumb to corruption and money. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm not going to speak on that because that's people's little game and that's their mental construct. It's time to supersede that, transcend that, and look above it. You know what I mean? It's time to be weird. You know what I mean? This your life. It's all the life you got. I mean, I know people seem like they in control of it. It's like, oh, this is the government, the system, and this and that. But it's just like if you stay far away from that and you do what you're supposed to do, God will protect you. You know, you acknowledge God, He will acknowledge you. It's real. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that devil shit is a mental construct. That's something that you attract in your life because they want to create that in your life so they don't have to answer for the dark shit that they do as human beings. Because it's time to elevate. It's been time to elevate. It's been time to elevate. And it's time to heal. Okay? Honey. It's time to elevate and heal. There's so much going on. Reiki. I do distance Reiki. People say it affects and it helps. All that stuff. All that stuff. Don't play with me. My power is strong. My gifts are many. I got many ancient gifts from the spiritual world, from my dreams. I'm not going to deny who I am for nobody. I'm returning to my roots. I'm not going to deny who I am for nothing. You know what I mean? I live and die by this. And I'm not saying tarot, and I'm not saying candles and baths. I'm saying that hearing the messages from God, it's things that don't make sense. Like, you keep seeing numbers. You know, you don't know what that is. There's a lot of people that's young to this, that don't understand the spiritual messages, the signs, the fact that they're a chosen one and what it is, and we gotta go pick the people up, man. I'm not trying to start no cult. Don't drink the Kool-Aid ass. I ain't trying to start no cult. I'm just saying, like, I feel like there should be a law out for negative witchcraft. When people do negative witchcraft on you, when it really hurts you, when it blocks your path, hinders you. I think there should be a spiritual psychic judge that can look through a criminal. I feel like there should be more psychics in office that really can hear what the right thing is to do. And you know what I mean? That's my movement. And I move alone on that so far. Unless y'all gonna like, share, and subscribe. Now let me see. I mean, this is the only way. Because what, like, yeah, we gotta take action on this because really, um, you know what I mean? It, it's that people can't see they're being called into judgment because of what they didn't do right. I don't need to be the president of the world. You know what I mean? Jesus is king. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that. It's just like, damn. If I could think about it, I have more positive programming. You know, like I have more positive music, and you know, I guess it's corny to some people. I'm not really sure. Like somebody said, when it's positive and it's talking about you and it's about health, it's corny. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people don't want to be into being positive and eating their vegetables. But this shit makes you feel amazing. It makes you feel high more than you could have a drink or wine at the end of the night. Being positive, being right, being honest, doing the right things.